class. You could have So now you all got your handout, right?
Yeah.
So today we're going to read a fairy tale. And now please look at the top of the handout and let's read the introduction together.
The world of fairy tales is fascinating. It is a world filled with greed, violence, bizarre happenings, mythical creatures, and impossible situations. Each fairy tale has been designed to teach kids morals, entertain its readers, and reflect the cultural and spiritual needs of a specific time. Even though many of these fairy tales are outdated in modern society, they are without a doubt wonderful, entertaining tales. However, there are some worth-reading fairy tales that haven't got the attention they deserve, and what you are going to read now is one of them.
So now, I believe this is a fairy tale that you've never read it before. So now you have 4 minutes to read this fairy tale, okay? seems like everybody's finished. So now I want to pair you up so we can do the next activity. Okay. So I don't know if you noticed there's a group work at the end of the story. I want you to work together and discuss first, then write down one thing that is not so good about this fairy tale, okay? And don't look at it from the language, the use of language or vocabulary. Think what messages it delivers that is inappropriate or not so educational, or think about it from a moral way, okay? You have 5 minutes, and as long as you hear my phone ringing, please stop discussing, okay? And write one thing that is not so good.
We should all just do or not to be jealous the horrible the sausage died, the mice died, the bird died. Like if you get the sausage go to the house, there's a noise. The mice jump into a shop. He was trying to find some water, but the weather is on the side.
Yeah, I mean,
or just like go black or just fighting.
all the characters died. I think what was the story? This is the most why you feel like always you should something not in the story for the readers.
Yes, I mean we all have their time to other jobs. Finally we find the own position. Their own job. After we all die. It's like you're so annoying. It's more the bird first allowed himself to be influenced. Those
the other friend plays scary, and then the other friend and at last the bird is
influence too much or you can
so they change it not so good about the reading itself or for the reader.
Messages it delivers that is inappropriate.
You should have the chance to try those you're not familiar with come up with you will not die for that. The story says the sausage just gets lost. And they can do what? They can't do what? They can't do things they are not good at.
if you are not doing the things you should do.
It's like if you don't study, what things
Like if you're a student, you should study. You can't go to find a job, but go to like have a girlfriend, boyfriend.
If you are teacher, you shouldn't to be a doctor.
Maybe like if you are studying over here, you should only focus on the studying events. If you are
45 seconds.
you should only focus on
45 seconds.
the events. If you are the
previous job they originally they want to change it to the sell with that.
If you are the worker, you should always be
Okay. Time's up. So everybody come up with at least one thing that is not so good about this reading.
Yeah.
Okay. So can we go from the group?
What did you do?
I wrote down it's not entertaining.
So the reading is not entertaining. The fairy tale.
Yeah, it's too much contradictory thought for the moral perspective, because it's somehow that for people we learn that we have to admit that these are the things that we have to do, and we should not make any compliments or criticism of that. But in vice versa, it is still right that we act as like a bird, that we fight for our feeling for unfairness. Well, but the end of the story seems like we shouldn't do that, but in the reality that somehow we cannot define it's right or wrong for doing this.
So what's your keyword of your
Ambiguous.
Yeah.
It was.
How about your group?
We found that kind of the same with what Teresa said. We think the story at the end of the story is too sad to see. All the characters died at the end. And we think the story can end like after the sausage missed. The two, but they were determined to stay together and make the best of it, and that's the happy ending. Because they found the wrong thing and they start to cooperate with each other, and after they change their attitude, the story will be good and it's the happy ending. However, even they notice that they all died at the end. That's the
Yeah. So you think it's too sad for a fairy tale?
Yes.
Okay. So too sad.
Too sad.
Well, I think it delivers a very negative effect on children, because actually children should do something different if they want. So in this way they can find what they can do best. But this fairy tale tells children, don't do other things you are not doing right now. It's like something like that. So it's not good for children. And the result is death. So it's worse.
horror stories.
It's horror story.
Like fairy tale stories should be like in the end they find out that the boyfriend I'm wrong. We should just do what we're supposed to do and then we live happy after.
So that's what you're going to tell kids, right? So it's
Not appropriate.
fixed impression. How about? Because you say you can't do something else, you can just be the way you are right now, right? And the ending is death. That's what you found in the passage, right? So it's not good. How about you?
Actually, similar. I think fairy tales is not just for children. If a teenager reads this,
Yes.
the story seems telling them, do not change job, do not try new things, you will die for that. It's too negative. Yeah, that's it.
So, what would your keywords be?
Too negative?
Too negative.
I think it's similar to yeah, similar to sad.
We agree with
With all of them.
I think it's same with as the adults. Adults also read fairy tales, and the sad ending just discourage us from trying something new.
Discouragement.
Yes.
So, thank you for sharing your opinions. And I have one question. Who listen to or read fairy tales most? Adults or kids?
Kids.
Kids. So fairy tales is stories that we tell kids, right? To moralize them or to teach them in their early ages, right? But from this fairy tale, we can see that even in a fairy tale, this is written by the Grimm brothers. Yeah. Even in a fairy tale, that there are so many negative factors and so many not so good things, right? We can find. So the point of this activity is to give you a try of critical thinking. So with more practice, I hope that in the future when you read, you can form this habit of critical thinking. And that's my lesson. Thank you.